What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Card Lab. I'm Card Jesus.
I'm Jake the Ripper.
And today we have something a little different.
Yeah.
No rip for you today, but we do have something special.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I did a tag submission. Now I did this in February before they upped their prices, and it was supposed to be 10-day turnaround, and I just got it back, I think, over the weekend, and I was waiting to do the
So
review.
for those of you that don't know, Tag is a new grading service.
Yeah, and so technical authentication grading, it's called. They do everything with like AI. It's supposed to be a little more
accurate.
Yeah, and it is very transparent. Like I got their dig reports or their DIG reports, however they call them, that tells you exactly where they found their the errors and things like that, and it's pretty cool. They should have put.
And they don't make you pay extra like PSA.
No, there's no upcharge if you get a 10 on it. Now, obviously, their cards aren't going for as much as PSA.
Yeah.
PSA is still the 800-pound gorilla, but they laser etch the labels. It's not a piece of paper in there. There's been some videos about you can crack these real easy. I'm not going to try to twist these or crack them. I just sent a few cards in just to see. Their
I've never even seen tag submission, so I'm excited to see what
I'm anxious to see how these look. Now, I did pay extra for the wrapper, so these should all be individually wrapped, so it's kind of like opening a pack. And
did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's
it is like a rip.
Yeah. So it's like $1 extra to these. I sent 6 cards in, and like I said at the time, it was I think $15 a card. You pay everything up front, and then you send them in and then you build your submission after you pay. So it's kind of backwards at PSA, but I liked it. It did take them a little while, but I know they moved locations.
Not as long as PSA.
No, and they moved locations during the LA fires and whatnot. So they're growing exponentially right now. So let's see what we get.
Let's see what we get.
So now this is it's thick.
God.
All right, so here we go.
Ooh, that's cool.
So this is a 2020 Ben Baller refractor, Chris Bryant.
I like that, how it's
so
there's
then
like no label. It's
it's all
see-through.
Yeah, and then you can scan that, and it'll give you the DIG report. And then you can. at the time it was $25 a card if you wanted to get a score on it. Now it's $75 a card to do that. Like they way up that price.
Wow.
And it'd tell you it'd rank your card for you and tell you this is out of all of them that they've graded, it's the highest one.
Or looks like.
It's just clear on the back, and it's obviously red, so it's 1 out of 5.
It's pretty cool.
So I didn't pay for that service, but the slabs feel nice.
Mm-hmm.
They're clear, they're clean. Like I said, I'm not gonna bend them and see if they.
Yeah, there's like the Bowman Sterling
Right.
translucent card. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. There's another.
Oh, and you got a 9. We
That
didn't
was a
even
9.
announce that.
Yeah.
Ooh, 10. Here we go.
So this is the logo fractor for this year, red, and that came back at a 10.
Of course, it's a Chris Bryant. How many of these are Chris Bryant? All
Just 2.
Oh.
So the one thing that they do seed nicely too. They stack well, but I did I sent some cards that I didn't know. I didn't think they'd 10 necessarily, and and I didn't know if I actually would have sent these into PSA and just. So this one got an 8.
Jordan.
Michael Jordan SP. There was a ding in the corner, and on this one, and I thought that I knew it wouldn't 10, but.
I remember when I got that card as a kid. I was so happy. I thought it was going to be $1 million.
And then
I still have it.
I did.
But it is no 10.
Yeah, I sent one in the PSA and got a 10 on one last year. So
what are you grading?
So this is the Princess Leia from 1993. It's the New Visions, and actually a 9 on this is pretty good. So.
If any of you guys are Star Wars geeks like we are, we did a Star Wars rip last year.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do one for May the 4th this year.
You gotta find some Star Wars stuff.
I know.
So I think the rest of these are all Star Wars cards, actually.
Yeah, Leia's maybe just a little inappropriate.
That's
Slave Leia.
Slave Leia, yeah. So, and then here's Padme, and this is the living set. So I got a 10.
You got the 10 there.
Yep.
Nice.
So
These are cool. I actually seeing how they're stacked up,
Yeah.
and I can see down through them, and I
Yeah.
can see the next card.
Yeah,
Like, it's kind of cool.
So,
All right, last one, last pack magic.
right. I think it's another pad.
Last reveal magic.
Yeah, another Padme. This is, I think that's, or maybe it's a Leia. Oh, it's a Leia, yeah. It's another slave girl Leia.
Yeah, and
8-5.
Jabba's lair.
Yeah, so I mean, yes, she's scantily clad in her outfit, but it's like, the orange and everything I thought was cool. I knew it wouldn't get a 10, but again, I mean, at the time these were $15 a card. It wasn't bad.
Yeah. Hey, if you're not hung up on PSA,
I mean, these are cool.
These, I'll tell you what, they look cooler.
Yeah.
Like, but again, it's value, and most people want to see the PSA right now.
And I'm sure, depending on how many people watch this, there will be some that say, oh, I've seen cards that, with the ones that have the actual score on them have gone for more than PSA. My friend Martin, Super Soccer Time, he's sent a couple of those to me where the score, he's like, look, it was a Pokemon card, but it graded, or it got more money than a PSA card did to the same card. So it can happen. I think it's cool. I like I said, the reports that they give you and the transparency to what's going on with the card is awesome. I have seen videos where people compare these to what they got. Like they'll do a crossover with PSA with the same card. It's hit or miss. They're a newer company.
And
but
turnaround time's way better right now, right?
I sent these in right after the Valentine's Day, like the next Monday, and I got them back, at the end of April. So it was a little longer. I know they're trying to get better at it. It was supposed to be a 10-day turnaround from when they receive them. Obviously, it wasn't that, but it wasn't bad. I mean, unfortunately, now to get the same price it's I think $20 a card now. You got to do 20 cards, whereas to do the $15 or $16, whatever it was, there was no minimum. So if you're looking for an alternative to PSA, check out Tag. They're pretty cool. They look cool. I like them.
All right. So if you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. We're trying to bring you stuff all the time. Check me out at The Real Card Jesus on Instagram. And anything else?
We'll see you next time.
All right. Peace. Be with you.